we're the Messalonskee Robotics Team from Oakland, Maine, and we're demonstrating, well, Maine State Credit Union is one of our main sponsors, so they asked us to come down, and this is the robot we built last year to play a game called Breakaway. We're part of an organization called First, and they put on robotics competitions all around the world. So this robot played the game that we had to kick the soccer ball, and there's 12 soccer balls on the field, 6 robots, and we had to score the soccer balls in the goals.
How long did it take you to build this?
6 weeks is all we have.
And you all were part of the team to build this thing?
First gives us a kit of parts, really, really basic. It's got the control system and the motors, and some of this pre-drilled whole frames, some of this they gave us, and this year they gave us the wheels. This year we had to buy our own wheels.
Okay.
So the kit changes year to year. They give us the challenge, usually it's around like January 1st to 8th. And then we as a team get together and we got our whiteboards all over the room and
figuring out how to build,
coming
what to
up
build.
with whatever.
Infrared sensor, and so that's going to tell us that the ball is there.
Oh, there, okay.
So during the first 15 seconds of the game, we can't control it by the remote controls. It has to do everything itself. And so when it sees the ball, we told it to stop and then kick it and then keep going forward.
Okay, so you're the one that guides it to the ball though, right?
After that first.
After the first one, but then, okay. Yeah.
So this
And then it
kicker
knows,
was
like, what?
is kind of a genius thing in itself. You can see that there's a motor here and there's another one on the other side, and those motors, there's a little gear ratio on this chain here, and when this spins, it pulls this back. This piece gets caught on that, and this is what's called the dog, and it basically pulls this back, and then it lets it go, and the springiness comes from the surgical tubing.
Different sizes of surgical tubing.
We needed some heavy-duty stuff.
Yeah, we had to make this roller after we made the kicker because we realized that when you touch the balls, soccer balls are bouncy enough so that they'll just fly right away once you touch them. So we had to get this kicker to work.
So it wouldn't like go 20 feet or
We
whatever.
got some conveyor
So
belts.
It just spins that way and then it
Donated.
actually rolls the ball on the floor.
Oh, so okay.
It took you 6 weeks to do this.
Yeah.
Were you working like around the clock? Or
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
That's
This
what
is
first is like.
welding or mostly just all together by like?
Mostly it's bolts.
Bolts.
Our main sponsor, Rabicon, they have a shop, and they did some of this welding up here. And Hudamaki made this piece for us.
You guys are awesome. I just think this is, it was neat to watch it in action. Just,
Yeah, there's a camera on it too, right there.
Yeah.
oh
The
no,
cameras-
really?
It's a bit.
Hi.
In theory, on our little computer there, you could see the view of this camera on the computer while you're driving. So originally we were going to be able to use this to tell if we had a ball or not, but we couldn't figure out what the code was to make it so it wouldn't delay the whole robot.
Right.
Because it'd go and ask for a picture, and then the robot would do what we just told it to do.
Oh, that'd be too slow.
Asking for the picture took about 4 seconds.
And you needed
That
to be
4
Right.
You needed 4 seconds. All right.
Well, when you only have 2 minutes and 15 seconds, 4 seconds is
It's a big chunk of time. Oh, yeah.
These got little wheels in them, and perpendicular to the direction of the wheel that usually spins. So if we spin one way, the rear of the robot can slide.
Do you want to put it back down?
So we can put it back down and show you. So they call these Omni wheels because in theory they can move in any direction.
So did they send the wheels to you?
We had to buy these. So you can see, like if you try and push it here, those traction wheels are stuck on the floor. But if you try and push the back, there's the rollers in the wheel, so you can just slide it right around.
So what they could do is they get the ball, and then they could just move it back and line it up to the goal and shoot.
So you figured that out in your
Is that your,
design?
yes, I was going to ask the same thing.
We've seen these wheels before at competitions. It's a big collaborative effort because there's upwards of 40 to 50 teams at all the competitions. And so we see lots of different robots, lots of different ideas. We've seen Omni wheels before.
How much do you need to have to?
To participate, you have to buy the kit of parts and your spot in the regional for $5,000 to $6,000, depending.
So you're always looking for more sponsorships.
Wow.
Yes, always. And then we usually have a budget of another, we can't spend more than another $1,500 on parts and pieces. And no one part can be more than, what is it, 500? $400. And they give us most of these electronics.
And the
They
kid?
give us a couple of these big black motors, and then they give us the frame, big chain, and usually they give us 4 wheels, which we don't really have to use unless it was like the last year. But we buy new big black motors if we need to. We built all this. We had to buy these motors, I believe. No, those motors were in the kit. They were? Yeah, those are window motors. Okay. If you want to take the door of your car apart, you find window motor just like that.
For us, it's up to $12 million given out in scholarships to kids that go on from the first organization into different colleges that study anything to do with technology or engineering or computer science. So this will be our 4th year, and so far all of our graduates have gone on to secondary school, 4-year college or university.
This is cool. You guys are lucky. I would have loved to have been able to do this when I was in school. You guys are really lucky.
Well, I just think this is a fantastic project for the kids, and I'm glad that our credit union is behind that sort of thing. Thank you.
Our website is team2648.com.